we have Game 5 of the NBA Finals, and what did I tell you? The Lakers were going to win it 5-1. What did I tell you? Yeah. My running joke. My son has been busting my chops after hearing that. I asked my son, I was like, hey, did you catch the podcast? Because he usually asks me to send it to him. So I said, did you catch it? And he goes, 5-1, really? I was like, dang it, you did listen to it. But I did say, I texted you as soon as that game was over. Game 3? I texted you. I said, I told you Jimmy would get one. And then yeah. And then sure enough, LeBron comes out the next game and, he starts saying stuff like you're in trouble or whatever. I don't know. I'm just playing.
I think he said in Texas said must win.
Yeah.
To the team,
and so like that.
That brings it up tonight. What's going to happen? Are they going to be raising the trophy tonight? And what's interesting, I was looking at statistics for this thing, and we know Goran is out. I hate it that they're not full strength tonight with everybody. I mean, it's almost like we'll always wonder the Lakers Clippers matchup. Everybody had bet for it, wanted to see it out there in the West. It didn't happen because they got upset by Denver. Then you had all the domino effect with Rivers gone and all that stuff that's happening. And so you kind of have this whole half-baked Miami Heat squad who has done a great job as a fifth seed coming out of the East. But what's interesting is I think it's obvious. We said it going this thing. When you look at the top 5 scorers on the Heat and the top 5 scorers on the Lakers, LeBron and Jimmy Butler are pretty evenly matched. You see it the points per game. You see it the assists per game. Jimmy edges him out, but I think he's got 10, and LeBron's averaging 8. He's flirted with a triple-double pretty much every game for LA. But I think where you see the drop-off is Miami just does not have that strong second score because the other 3 guys, they're pretty evenly matched when you look at it. They're 10-9 and then 8-10 or 9-11. So the other 3 guys, but it's that second score that they cannot match up with Anthony Davis. I mean, Bam had a great game 1, but he is more a rebounder than he is a scorer and a defensive prowess. So we understand that. Goran, who was their number 1 scorer, in the playoffs, goes down. He's got a tear, and got that going on in pain every single day. And I think that's just what we're seeing. And I think kudos to LA, kudos to their GM for going out, getting these 2 guys together because it is hard to match 2 30-point scores on a nightly basis.
Yeah, and I think that's if I could use the example, it just reminds me of Golden State. Golden State always had Steph and Clay. And Clay to score. So, Jimmy's kind of like, say, they're Steph at the moment. He's their main scorer at this moment. And Goran was probably their Clay, their secondary guy. And Bam kind of reminds me more of like a Draymond where he does all the little things, the defense, the rebounding.
The chippiness,
The chippy stuff that you need. He's an excellent passer for a big man. He can bring the ball up the floor, can spread the floor a little bit, but he's not a major guy to shoot. So I know that has helped them a little bit to get to this point. I mean, they rolled through a pretty soft East. They did an excellent job and rolled through all of that. But I do think, as you said, the separation between the ones are, Jimmy's younger than LeBron. So I think the age factor has kind of brought them kind of on level playing ground. But I think Anthony Davis has truly taken a step forward in this playoffs to where he has demonstrated, okay, all right, I'm the number 1 scorer. LeBron's the facilitator. This is the kind of like the Magic Kareem era where, I know that Kareem was the older guy, but LeBron's kind of acting like the Magic, running the show, setting it all up, and then AD's putting it away. He's putting the ball through the hoop a lot of times. And, I honestly anticipate tonight that the Lakers will finish it. They will finish this season as champions starting tonight. But I believe that LeBron is going to try to come out tonight. And I would be shocked if he doesn't have 35 points.